Indeed, we're just halfway into the ceremony in itself, because after the main events, they would have to go for the interment at the military cemetery, Osu, and then they'll come back to the forecourts of the State House. And I know that after we've taken a break and we're gone, the next time you're going to have Bernice as well as Raymond come to do a lot more of the discussions for you, just surrounding the final funeral rites of the late Major Maxwell Mahama. But Kevin, your wrap-up comments as we go off, and then we have Bernice and Raymond.
Well, as I have said already, we are a nation in anguish now, and yet we need to be measured in our response. It's time for sober minds to prevail. It is painful, a loss that we have been inflicted upon with, but let us look at how we use this as a redemptive story. Something good can come out of what has happened. And when I looked at the tributes that were read, the readers, the father's own was very harsh. He broke down and it was taken over. It tells you that it's still a process, and the healing would be a process. Let us all take time to go through the process of healing. And the words that were shared by the mother in her tribute shows you how much a bond existed, which bond moving forward we are going to lose. But we can redirect our bond attachment to the noble legacy of Major Mahama. Let's look at the ideals he represented, and we as individuals should ask ourselves, how do I contribute to ensuring that these ideals become representative in the society in which we find ourselves? If you're on social media, the wife mentioned that the husband is more than just some image flying on social media.
Well,
a flesh flying on social media, and that's striking. It means that for those of us who have such images and we become transmitters of same, would need to begin to sober down and ask ourselves, are we a society, a community, a people with conscience? And if we say we are a people of conscience, then let the conscience guide your actions, your utterances. The concept of vigilantism, be it on social media, be it physically being inflicted upon people, needs to be looked at again. We as a community must rally behind one another, because a human being indeed is a human being because of other human beings, as the East Africans would say. So now is the time, like Cardinal Texan said to us after the elections, we must move from neighborliness to brotherliness. And I'm very certain that we will transit to this point.
Well, thank you very much, our life coach in the studio.
Honor.
And it's an honor also to have you in the studio and help us share the moment. And Amos Kevianan, our life coach, helping us with the discussions. But we'll take you back to the main ceremony, the final funeral rite of the late Major Maxwell Mahama. And then, of course, Bernice and Raymond will come and they will be having their own and doing great discussions along the subject. Do stay on.
The university's motto, Ut Vitam Habian, meaning, so that they may have life, encapsulates this sense of remembrance of lives lost, and a celebration of life's achievements, but also hope in our future generations, which we trust will resonate with you all today. It was with deep sadness that we learned of the death of Major Maxwell Mahama. Major Mahama was a distance learning student in our Department of Criminology, reading for the degree of Master of Science in Security and Risk Management. He had enrolled on the degree in 2015 and was due to graduate at the summer's degree ceremonies. Maxwell was a dedicated and diligent student who strived to achieve his best throughout his master's degree, successfully balancing his time between study, his military career, and his dedication to his loving family. The University of Leicester remembers Major Mahama, to his country a soldier, to his family a loved one, to his university a fine scholar and a friend. The entire university community would once again like to extend our heartfelt sympathies to Maxwell's family, friends, and Ghana in this very difficult time. Major Mahama, we say rest in perfect peace. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dearly beloved, we continue in the service by inviting the Ghana Armed Forces for their tribute. So we take the tribute by the Ghana Armed Forces.
Tributes in honor of the late Major Maxwell Adam Mahama, GH 3454, by the Ghana Armed Forces. The late Major Maxwell Adam Mahama was born on 1st at Bole in the Northern region. He hails from Tumu in the Upper West region. He attended the St. John's Secondary School from 2001 to 2004, where he obtained the Senior Secondary School certificate. In December 2014, he obtained the Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science with history from the University of Ghana, Lagos. He enrolled as a distance learning student at the University of Leicester, UK in 2015 and was due to graduate at the 2017 Summer's degree ceremonies with a Master's of Science degree in Security and Risk Management. The late Major Maxwell Adam Mahama was a member of the regular career course intake 47 that entered the Ghana Military Academy at Teshi on 6 October 2005. He was commissioned into the Ghana Army Infantry Corps as a second lieutenant on 7th September 2007 after completion of his basic military training at the academy. He was posted to 5th Infantry Battalion as a platoon commander on 1st Commission, a unit he was serving diligently till his unfortunate passing. In the course of his 9 years meritorious service with the colours, the late Major Adam Mahama attended several relevant military career courses commensurate to his rank. He also passed all his officers' promotion examinations and was promoted posthumously to the substantive rank of Major on 5th June 2017 by the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Notably, among the courses he had attended include the Regimental Signal Officers / Instructors course from September to December 2009 at the Signal Training School, Birmingham. The Young Officers course at the Ghana Military Academy and Training Schools at Teshi from July to November 2012. The Public and Non-Public Accounts course at the Forces Pay Corps Technical Training School, Birmingham, from April to June 2014. African Contingency Operations Assistance Instructor Writing course trained the trainer at the Defense Signal Regiment, Birmingham, from 13th February to 10th May 2017. The late Major Maswa Adam Mahama held many important command and staff appointments in the Ghana Armed Forces, both in Ghana and on external peace support operations. Prominent among them were Platoon Commander, 5th Infantry Battalion from September 2007 to November 2008. He was deployed as a Platoon Commander again on United Nations Interim Forces in Lebanon, Ghana Battalion 69 from November 2008 to May 2009. He was also the platoon commander of the unit from May 2009 to August 2011. He served as adjutant in the United Nations operations in Côte d'Ivoire, Ghana Battalion 15, from August 2011 to March 2012. He was also the military information officer on United Mission in Liberia, Ghana Battalion 18, from July 2013 to January 2014. He was the officer commanding 5th Infantry Battalion from July 2014 to 29th May 2017, where he passed on. The late Major Maswal Adam Mahama was a hard-working officer with a lively demeanor. As the officer commanding Alpha Company and the unit's maintenance officer, he was able to effectively manage the affairs of his